Bloodshot. That's right. Risking life and limb in Corona, I hit the movie theaters and saw Bloodshot. Now, Bloodshot is based on the comic book character of the same name. And they want to tell you it's based on a comic book, thinking, oh, right, Marvel's involved. No. Sorry to disappoint you. There is no Kevin Feige. There's no chance of this going to that realm. Now, of course, this is very similar to a lot of different things you've seen before with Bloodshot. This is almost like another telling of the Simmons story of a soldier who was killed and brought into battle, and next thing you know, Bloodshot, Simmons was killed, came back to life, made a deal to come and work for the devil. This guy gets killed, brought back by nanotechnology. He's got nanotech for his blood, and he's trying to do a quest to finish what's in his head about his girl and how he was killed. And the people that own him basically can just hit a button, shut him down like a robot, reset him, and they can just use him to be a mercenary. So that's the thing about comic book movies and actual film. They are made to be so a lot of semblance with comic book structures and other comic book structures. A lot of semblance. And Bloodshot was not one of those comic books or comic stories where the writing was as great as the other stories. Let's say a Deadpool, because he was served something like a Deadpool character. You can do whatever you want with Bloodshot. The nanotech would fix him all the way back. And then here he comes again. Now, of course, there's other developments that's going to happen, and if you've seen the trailer, you can figure it all out there, especially the one in the theater. I said, man, this is a very long trailer, and it kind of explained the entire movie and basically told me this person isn't going to be on the up and up, and this isn't going to be on the up and up. But let's go into the movie. Let's not destroy the trailer. Let's actually watch what's happening here. So, we watched the movie, and right away, Vin Diesel they cast to play the Bloodshot character, and it just, I'm thinking and I'm looking at the character and I'm saying, okay, here we have a character that's trying to go back and right a wrong and get revenge on his family. He wants to go against the system, the grain, and he's an unstoppable machine. Uh, we've seen Vin Diesel kind of play these roles before, so this was right up his alley. So he didn't disappoint. It's just that the script is really bad, or it's just the Bloodshot thing is pretty vague. So they know that the audience is going to get lost. So if you know the audience is going to get lost, the only thing you could do is basically have someone that don't really mean anything pop right in and tell you the plot as the movie is going on. You got some guys that just pop in like, hey, this is what's happening right now. All right, you got it? Okay, good. I can go now. Too much explaining, too much stupidity in this film that just does not fit. It's unnecessary. I swear, if I'm gonna say the director really failed here because he had a lot of people explain things that the film kind of does the work itself. And I'm like, why isn't this on the editing room floor? At the end of this movie, this is probably the first time I said, well, I gotta wait till these credits roll because I want to see where in the world is the director. I want to see him right now. So definitely they didn't have a budget to really do anything with the movie that they probably want to see or have done. But David S. Wilson or whatever was his name, and they really couldn't do well at all with this budget. It's all over the place. I just don't think Sam Hugnan or whatever his name is was good in his performance. And Lamore, I don't think he was good in this film at all.
What is Bloodshot based on? Bloodshot is based on the Valiant comic book series Bloodshot. It went through several different variations of the character, but yeah, essentially that's where it comes from. You know, you have your different universes, your Marvels, your DCs, and Valiant being very, very, very popular. Now it's our time to, you know, put our stamp on the comic book game. You know, the cool thing about this genre or this particular superhero is that it's a real human. It's a person, you know, battling war wounds and scars and using technology to enhance some of the pieces that may be broken in him. Now, the cool thing about him as well is that he can die. He regenerates himself. That's pretty dope. So, yeah, go ahead and take that and put that in your, you know, and do whatever you want to do with that.
Yeah, that sounds very encouraging. Now, I like Lamore Morris. He's very good comic relief, but I just don't think he nailed this one out the park. Vin probably came in. He produced it where with Neil Moritz. They probably said, "Look, we'll let you produce it if you star in it." Okay, I'll do it, because it's gotta have heart. It's gotta be about family. That's the ticket. So I give it 1.5 stars out of 4. It lacked in direction. It lacked in budget. Stories too all over the place, but I think it could have been fixed a lot better had they put in a director who was, you know, more skilled at making something like this work. So, are you going to see Bloodshot? Have you seen it? Let me know. Screen Fiend, I'm out. Don't forget you can support the page by hitting up my Cash App, which is Carcino, Karceno.